Life is hard. I think I mentioned that I've been talking with someone about partnering in business. And today they did something that rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. And at first, I wasn't going to say anything about it. And then I did say something about it. And they got really upset that I said something about it. And their response was, maybe this isn't a good idea, meaning us partnering. So that kind of messed me up. I had a bit of a panic attack, um, and had to do some Zen breathing exercises. And I apologized, um, for overreacting, or if I overreacted. Um, and I haven't heard from them since, so we'll see, what happens. But I think there's some important lessons here. One is that this wasn't the first thing that they've done that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but I hadn't said anything, so I think some stuff had built up, and so like that was included in my reaction today. Two, um, even though I did apologize, and I am sorry for hurting them, or like if I hurt their feelings, I am sorry. But I don't think I regret like saying what I said. Um, I mean, it was what felt authentic in the moment. Even if, like, with hindsight, I can see, maybe I didn't need to say it. But I think in the moment for myself, I did need to say it. Um, and even though the person's upset with me, like, this was a way of me expressing myself. And, like, there's a boundary there, or there was a boundary there. That boundary is probably softer now that I've expressed it, but it's also one that they're aware of now. And by their reaction, uh, I'm aware that there's a boundary on that side too. And we'll see if that boundary softens or not. Um, so I do hope we're able to smooth it out, um, because this is certainly not going to be, if we do end up partnering, this is not going to be the only argument we'll have. I mean, they're a pretty strong-minded person, and I like that about them. But there's definitely going to be disagreements, uh, and so like a partnership is a big deal, and it's a long-term relationship, and it takes time to get to know each other, in those close quarters. So anyway, I feel like I'm ready for that. I hope that they're ready for that. I think that if they're not ready for, like, if they're truly done, if they meant what they said, then okay. I mean, I don't think that what I did was like bad enough to blow up the whole thing. And if they do, then that, certainly is kind of indicative. And I don't think that I'll regret too badly, that things end, if that's how it goes. Um, and I think it was valuable for me to go through this experience, because it really did shake me. It was like it took me all the way back to elementary school, and like being rejected, you know, on the schoolyard or something. It really surprised me, the reaction, um, and so while it was unpleasant to experience those feelings, I also, came through the other side kind of realizing, you know what, like I'm not lost if this thing goes away. Um, like I'm not that, 10 or 12-year-old kid anymore, who kind of feels alone in the world. Although for a little bit I did feel very alone. So, I'm still kind of processing it, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Um, Definitely a valuable experience, one that I have grown from. Life has a great way of humbling us, but also I think showing us that we are okay and strong. And I think I'm more in touch with my okayness right now than I was at the beginning of the day, and also with my strength.